details. So I will tell you how to combine the natal chart and the prashna. So this chart when came to me, I saw that this native is currently going on Saturn Mahadasha, okay, and Ketu Antardasha. So in this chart you will see Saturn is in 7th house and Ketu is in 2nd house of wealth and Kutum. Now when I saw this chart, I've also noticed that Saturn is transiting here in the 12th house in Capricorn sign. Everyone knows right now Saturn is in Capricorn sign, right? So for this native, Saturn is in 12th house. And if Saturn is in 12th house, of course, it will activate certain 12th house karakatva or significations of the 12th house. This is what I I thought. But to confirm this, that how I can map the natal chart with the prashna, so I casted a prashna also, which I am going to share with you. So in this chart, um if you want to overlook and you want to glance through a chart, so you can see that Saturn Mahadasha, Ketu Antardasha, and Saturn is in Magha Nakshatra and Ketu is in Uttarabhadra Nakshatra. So we know majorly in this chart Ketu is quite active because Magha Nakshatra is of Ketu Nakshatra, right? So now I will show you the Prashna chart, how to map this natal chart with the Prashna. So let me share. Just give me a second. Okay. So this is the Prashna chart. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So now in this chart, just notice one thing. You see that Rahu is in Lagna, okay, and 12th house has a retrograde Mars, and you see Moon is in Pisces sign. So when I combine both the chart, natal chart and the Prashna chart, somewhere I felt that the 12th house is active. Oh, how come? In the natal chart, if you remember, there was a Capricorn sign and Saturn is transiting on the Capricorn sign. And here also in the Prashna, you will see in the 12th house, we have Mars, which is 7th Lord, where we have Ketu. We also notice Moon is in Pisces sign. Pisces also represent 12th house as per Kalpurush Kundli, correct? Okay. And
Okay.
even if you see in the Lagna, Rahu is in Mrikshira Nakshatra. Mrikshira Nakshatra is associated with Mars. Again, Rahu is also giving us a clue that it is related with 12th house because Mars is there in the 12th house and Mrikshira Nakshatra is associated with Mars, right? And if you see Moon, Moon is in Revati Nakshatra. So Revati Nakshatra associated with Mercury. Mercury is in 6th house of in the Libra sign. So what I was doing, I have combined 12th house and Mercury and Mars and Ketu also. Why? Because in the natal chart we have Saturn and Ketu dasha going on, which is in operation. Saturn was in Mahadasha, Ketu is in Antardasha.
Right.
Okay. And even now you see in this chart, in the Prashna chart, Ketu is in Jyestha Nakshatra. So Jyestha Nakshatra is associated with Mercury. Okay. So what, how I have combined the 12th house and the Mercury and the Ketu. So it was a little difficult thing, but I thought majorly these things are getting activated. So let me go ahead and, ask certain questions. So you know that 12th house represent what? Isolation.
Solution,
A
yeah.
person would like to keep himself or herself aloof,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Okay. A
Hmm.
person would like to keep himself or herself as a, Lord Shiva, as a Bairagi. He would feel like, I am isolated, I am cornered, no one is giving me help, I'm not getting any help from friends, society, relatives, not even divine help. So
Okay.
when 12th house is activated, so much activated, person may feel like these things and end up being in isolation. So I know somewhere 12th house is active. What else I can predict? I know that Mercury represent pigeon, right? The
Mercury represent.
pigeon,
Okay.
bird, pigeons. Okay, and Ketu represent some people feel that in different sections of or a domain of astrology,
Hmm.
Ketu sometimes is governed as dog, sometimes is governed as cat, right?
Okay.
So
Hmm.
I um, combine of a signification of Mercury and Ketu, that what could be the possibility of combining all these things. And I know that the 12th house represent these things. So maybe person may be mentally sick, maybe he's not stable right now. There could be a lot of things. We can also talk about so many things, like person may be under litigation, some kind of a court case. But of course we have to nail down. We can only predict maximum two things as far as probability is concerned. We cannot ask all the significations of 12th house or all the signification of Mercury and Ketu. So somewhere we need a lot of practice. So what is the possibility? So that's where your intuition, gut feeling, your experience come into picture. And the prediction what I made, I asked him that you have keep yourself aloof, you are now feeling isolated, you have locked yourself in a isolated room. And probably I told him that probably this room is at your uh, at the roof of your house, maybe a very small room where you have locked yourself the entire day. You make sure that you are in the room, no one disturb you, and you are isolated from your family. You do not like to spend your time with family. And I was explaining all these things, he didn't say anything.
Hmm.
And I was telling that this is something I see. And I also told him that you are staying in such a way that when we see very old, unique kind of isolated um, uh, bungalows or havelis, in a deserted place. So I told
Hmm.
you that you are staying in that way that you can see pigeons, you can see cats, and they are fighting, you know and
Okay.
and maybe cat is trying to eat pigeon, because Ketu represent cat
Pigeon. Cat.
cat and
Hmm.
Ketu works like Mars, right? You see in the
Hmm.
in the Prashna,
Hmm.
in the 12th house we have a Mars, and it is
Mars.
in, yes, Mars, retrograded Mars. It is in Aries sign. Aries represent aggression. So somewhere I needed to combine all these things. So I told him that you are living in a deserted place. You feel like that you are in a deserted place, and you feel like that your house, small house or a room, is surrounded by these animals, cat and pigeons. So they are staying just next to your home. So we can see a nest also, something like that I told.
Hmm.
And you know what the person told me?
Hmm.
He said, bang on, this is exactly what I'm going on. And he told me
Okay.
that you are reading my mind, and I'm staying alone. I am, you know, um, not talking to anyone. Almost half of the day I spend here in my room, and I see that there are pigeons. There is one cat who actually comes and pounds on
Hmm.
bird, and the
Is it?
cat kills the pigeon.
How
Hmm?
come this roof
12th,
you predict?
12th house represent the roof. 12th house represent bed pleasure
Okay.
and mental asylum, jail, and all these things are represented by 12th house. And 12th house also represent the roof of your house.
Hmm.
So uh, that's how you can combine all the significations. And now, have you noticed why I have told him that you are being you are being alone, and you are in isolation? How I predicted from the natal chart, because in the natal chart, did you notice it was a Aquarius lagna,
Hmm.
and the Capricorn sign was in 12th house.
Okay. Yeah.
And the Aquarius lagna means the first house lord of Saturn itself in the 12th house in the form of transit. But in the natal chart, his Saturn was in 7th house with Mars. But I would like to again show that chart to you so that you can combine. So this is the Prashna chart, right? I'll
Hmm.
go back again, show you the natal chart, because you
And sir,
should.
what are the details we filled to make this Prashna chart?
What are the details?
Means how did
Okay,
we
okay, okay,
create
okay,
this
okay.
chart?
So as soon as a person will call you or
Hmm.
ping you, or as soon as he gives you a message, you have to use that time. So when the
Okay.
person called me few days back,
Hmm.
so I noted down the time and the day, and I use my location, and then I casted a chart.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's how I combine both the charts, natal chart and the Prashna chart. So you will always see something unique, which will be highlighting so much in the natal chart as well as also in the Prashna chart. You have to be little have a microscopic view, but it will come with practice. There is no problem. So it will come with practice. You will be able to understand. So what I did, I use the natal chart and the Prashna, and we know that Prashna chart is always casted using the current transit. So,
Okay.
and always remember, before giving any prediction, always keep the transit in your mind. Always the major transit like Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. You should always remember that these planets are transiting in which sign and in which nakshatra. So you don't need to always open the software and you need to make a prediction. Because when I casted a chart, I knew that Mars, sorry, Rahu is in Mrigashira nakshatra, Ketu is in Jyestha nakshatra, and Saturn is in Uttarashada nakshatra of Sun, and Jupiter is in a Purvashada nakshatra. So you have to remember all these nakshatra, the major transit. So now, would you like to see the natal chart? So let me show you once again.
Good morning.
This is the.
My name is Atul. I'm calling from Airtel Leaseline Services.
Mhm.
I believe I'm connected with Koda Diamond Limited.
Naren, can you put
That's
you
a business
put you
confirmation
on
call
mute?
now for your Leaseline account. So are you
Yes.
Okay. So this is the chart. Are you able to see this natal chart?
Yes.
Okay. So this is Aquarius Lagna chart. Saturn is transiting in 12th house in Capricorn sign currently right now. So I use this technique that if the Lagna Lord is in 12th house, so either person will be in either in some kind of a problem. The problem could be related with either he's in some kind of a disease, he may be in some kind of a litigation, so or maybe he is going away from his home. So you can use any of the technique, and you want to make sure that what could be the probability at that time. You can use a prashna, because suppose if you only have this natal chart and you don't have the prashna, so you have to cast a prashna also, just to make sure that what could be the problem this native is going on currently. So this is the trick if you want to give the snapshot prediction. So whenever you get any natal chart, and if you have a time, always try to cast a prashna chart also, so
Okay.
so that will help you to nail down what could be the problem a native is going on. So that is the same technique I use, because I only had the natal chart details. So when he gave me this natal chart details, I used that time to cast a prashna, because if I look at this chart, I only saw dasha, that it is a Saturn dasha, Ketu antar dasha. Now I wanted to nail down. I know that Saturn is in 7th house and Ketu is in 2nd house. So what maximum prediction you can give? Of course, you know that Saturn Mars combination in the 7th house is not, so it could be something to do with the marriage related problem also. So this is something you can also predict, because these two planets in 7th house, this is not a good combination. But if you want to go something out of the box prediction, because anyone can predict this 7th house thing, anyone can predict, and you know that 2nd house has Ketu, so you know that there may be some problem in Kutumba also, or in a wealth matter also. And here I use one more thing, that if Ketu is in Antar Dasha, you see the sign, it is Pisces sign. So again here 12th house is getting activated because of the Pisces sign. Another again the voice is coming from the background. Okay. So you understood the concept, how we can combine?
Yes, sir.
Now let me show you another chart where I will show you other things also. Okay. Are you able to see this chart?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is a chart of a native where I did a pending karma. You know, the pending karma related predictions on this.
Sir, in this one,
Mhm.
we have Jupiter,